Good night, ladies and gentlemen. This is a reading of the destruction of mankind from the book of the Celestial Cow. This particular rendering is Nerdorf from St. Andrew's Corpus. You have the transliteration and the English. So let's start. Heper Sut, Hem and Ra Necher, Heper Deshef. It happened that the majesty of Ra, the God who created himself, M Hat Wenef M Nes Nesut Remech Neteru M Ehet Wati. After he exercised kingship and mankind and nature was still united, Weni Remech Hor Kat Medu Erf Jet Istu Erf Hemeth A Wasa Eau. Mankind then conspired against him while his majesty had grown old. Kosef M. Hedi Hau FM Nebu Seni FM Hasbad Ma. His bones were of silver, his flesh of gold, and his hair of real lapidus lazuli, which is like a blue. When in Hemeth Hor Sia Medu Neti Ka Katu Earth in Remech, his majesty perceived the conspiring that was done against him by mankind. Jedu in Hem Ephah Wasa in Net Netiwu M Hatiwu F. His majesty said to those in his retinue, Nes me N E Irit E Seshu Tafenut Gebnut. Summon to me my eye, and Shu Tefenut Gebenut. Henna Itu Mawut Mawut Weneniwu Henna E Iset Wa M Menwu, and the fathers and mothers who were with me when I was in the primordial water. Henna Ger Netcheri Enwu Eni Inen F Senit F Henna F Inen Ket Sat M Ketket, and also my Netchanoon, and he shall bring his courtiers with him, bring them stealthily. Im Ma'a Remech Im were Ib sent, so that mankind does not see and lose heart. E Ket Henna Sinner Hawut At, so that mankind doesn't see and lose heart. Come with them to the palace. Jedu Sen Sharu Sen Durtu, so that they may give their excellent counsel. Iwi E M Menu, I shall return to the primordial water. Erben Heperen E M Any N Tu Nini N Neturu, to the palace where I came into being, then these Neturu were bought. When Ien Any Nini N Neturu Ipen her guess fee her Hadenta, and these Necher came at his two sides, Ma Ba Hema, kneeling to the ground before his majesty. Jedu F Medut F M Ba Eats Smaswu, and he might present his issues before the father of the elders. Er Remech Nesru, Rahit, Jedu, In, Sen, Hefet, Hemeth, who created mankind, the king of people, and they said to his majesty, Medu, Nini Sajejmet, Enset, Jedu, and Ra, and Nun, speak to us, that they may hear it. Then Ra said to Nun, Necher, Shamesh, Hepeden, Emeth, Necheru, Tapiua, O eldest gods, in whom I came into being an ancestor, Necheru, Meten Remech, Heper, Wa, and Periti. Look, mankind, which issues from my eye, Ka and Sen, Medut, Eri, they have conspired against me. Jedu and Erit, Eres, Meten, we, Ha, Hahi, tell me what you would do about it, since I am deliberating. And Sma and Sat and Sejej M2, the Jedu T 10 Eres. I cannot slay them until I have heard what you might say of it. Jedu en Hem en Enru Sa Ra Necher Idesu. Then the majesty of Nun said, my son Ra, Necher, who is greater than he who begot him. Were Kwamawu Shu Hemesh Setkat were Senjedu Ka, and most august that they who created him be seated. Great is the fear of you. Iwu Erit Ke Wayiwu Imket Jedu in Hem and Ra. Since your eye is on those who scheme against you, the majesty of Ra then said, Maten Sat Wer Wa Haset. Look, they have fled to the desert. Ibn Senjej, Senjej were her, Jedu and Sen, Jedu and Sen, Hatef Hemeth. Because their hearts are fearful of what I said to them, they said to his majesty, E Sma Rike, Herusen and Ket Set, Wawu Amadu, let my eye go that it may smite them for you. The schemers of evil, Nini, Rit, Hen, T, M, Sa'er, Hawut, and Ketset. There is no eye that is more able to see than she to smite for you. Ha, Se, M, Heretaru, may it descend as Hathor, Iwu, N, Ref, Netert, Ten Sma, Nies, Remech, her, Haset. The female nature returned after she had slain mankind in the desert. Jedu in Hem and Nature Pen, Eee, Wae, M Hetep, Hereteru, Irit, and Iru. And the majesty of his nature said, welcome in peace, Heteru, who helped the Creator. In any, when I came to her, Jedu in Nature 10, Onk, Ke any, when I came to her, and this goddess said, as you live for me, Iwu Smayan E Emremech, I have overpowered mankind. Iwu the Jedem, her, Ibi Jedu in, Hem, and Ra. I have overpowered mankind, and it was pleasure to my heart, and the majesty of Ra said, Iwu Sha'em, Send Neswut, Send Jedwu set. I shall take power over them as king, as he who diminished them. Heper Shemet, Pu, Sesh, Babet, and Gert. Then Sekhmet came into being, Conco, concoction of the night. Renhet, Her, Senef, Sen, Sesh-a-a, Eneni, Nesut, Jedu, and Ra, to wade in their blood as far as Heracopolus. Then Ra said, Nis mi ani, Weper, Tiwu, Ha, Ha, Hawu, Sinwu, Sahes, Sen, Meseshut, and Hemet. Summon to me swift, nimble messengers that they may rush like a body's shadow. Ini in Tut, Nini and Weper Wet, Inwu, Ipen, Her, Awedge, Jedu and Hem, and Necher Pen. And these messages were brought immediately. The majesty of his Necher then said, Sesha Seshen, Abu, Ini, Ini, D, Deet, Hour. Go to Elephantine and bring me hematite in great quantity. I think hematite is like red okra. Any N 2 N F Nini N Didit ready in hem and nature pen and the hematite was brought to him. Then the majesty of the great nature order Han Ket Tet Ni Em Iwunen Hor Nej Jidit Ipen Istut Gerhemet Her Tesesh it heard Henket, and the bearded and Heracopolus ground his hematite, while maidservants ground barley for beer. Ready in tut, didit, epen her, seshbet ten, when in me senef remech. Then the hematite was put in this bear mash, and it became like human blood. Earth in two, henket, haben 7,000. 7,000 jars of beer were made. Iwu in Urf hem en Nasut Bitira ha the Turk Ipet. Then the majesty of the king of northern of southern and northern Kemet, Ra came together with these deities, Ermaat, Nini, and Henket, Istul, Hed, Ta, and Sma Ramech, to see this bear when the day dawned on which mankind would be slain. In Netert, M, Sau, Sen, Nu, Hent, Henit, Jidit, In, Hem, and Ra. By the female nature among their days of traveling south, the majesty of Ra said, Nefer we set, Iwi, Maket. How good is it? I will protect. Ramech, Heres, Jedi, and Ra, mankind against her. And Ra said, Fami, Sat, Bu, Jedi, and Sa, Sma, E, Ramech, M. Carried to the place where she said, I will slay mankind. Nehep in Hem-en, Nasubidi, the majesty of the king of southern and northern Egypt rose early. And Nefut, Gert, and Ready, Satitu, Nini, and Seder, in the middle of the night to have the sleeping potion poured out. Weni, Ah, Wet, Neti, Seshet, 3, Hor, Ma, and Mu, and the fields were flooded 3 palms high with the liquid M, Ba, and Hem, and Necherpen, Seshentet, in Netert, 10 M, Dawa, We, by the middle by the majesty of this nature. Then the female nature came in the early morning. Gemen saw any hurt, Mahat, Nefert in her, sought in, and found these fields were flooded, and her gaze was pleased by it. When he in, sat, pour, Saul, Nefer, Ibsat, then she drank, and it pleased her heart. Ini in, sa, Fatai, Nini, sa, in, Saramis. After she returned drunk without having perceived mankind, Jedu in him, and Ra and the Turk ten, E, eat, we, Hatep, Emayet, the majesty of us said to this female nature, welcome and peace, O gracious one. Hepper Nefert, Pa, and Janawu. Thus beauty came into being in Momentus. That is the end of the reading of this document. Have a blessed and wonderful